If you want to automate email marketing with Zapier, this tutorial will walk you through the exact setup step by step. By the end, you'll know how to create a simple automation workflow that connects your email marketing tasks with another app, so you can save time, stay organized, and build a more efficient system for your business or content creation. If this video helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy software tutorials just like this one. Let's get started. First, go to Zapier in your browser and sign in to your account. Once you're inside, look for the Create button and click it. This is where you begin building a new automation, also called a Zap. After that, click on Zap Workflows. This tells Zapier that you want to build a workflow-based automation instead of something else. Now you'll be taken into the Zap editor, where the real setup begins. The first part of any Zap is the trigger. Click on Trigger to choose what starts your automation. For email marketing, a trigger could be a new subscriber, a form submission, a new row in a spreadsheet, or another event that tells Zapier something new has happened. Next, search for MailChimp and click on it. MailChimp is a popular email marketing tool, and it works great as a trigger or an action depending on what you want your workflow to do. Once you select it, choose an event. You can pick any event that matches your goals, such as a new subscriber or list activity. After choosing the event, log into your MailChimp account. Zapier needs permission to connect to your email marketing platform, watch for new activity, and move data between apps automatically. Follow the connection steps carefully and make sure the right account is selected. Now it's time to set up the action. Click on Action, because this is the step that happens after the trigger fires. In this example, you can search and select another app you want to connect with email marketing, such as Google Sheets. This is useful if you want to track new leads, store subscriber data, or organize campaign information in a spreadsheet. Once you choose the app, click on Choose an Event and select the action you want Zapier to perform. For example, you might want to create a new row in Google Sheets, update a record, or send data somewhere else. Then log into that account as well, so Zapier can access it securely. After both the trigger and action are set up, click Build it in the top area. This will take you into the final configuration stage, where you can review how your workflow is connected. Double check your trigger app, your action app, and the event selections to make sure everything matches your email marketing goal. Now click Test Run. This is an important step because it lets you confirm that Zapier can actually detect the trigger and send the correct data to the action step. Testing helps you catch mistakes before your automation goes live, which can save you from errors later. If the test works as expected, the final step is to click Publish. Once you publish the Zap, your automation is live and will start running on its own whenever the trigger happens. That means your email marketing workflow can now handle repetitive tasks automatically, whether that's collecting leads, syncing contacts, or updating campaign data, and that's it. You've just learned how to automate email marketing with Zapier from start to finish. Once you get comfortable with this basic setup, you can build even more powerful automations by connecting landing pages, forms, CRMs, spreadsheets, and email tools together. If you found this useful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.